This video is about 10 best super luxury cars. Luxury cars are not just defined by their cost-setting ride, extensive levels of technology and refinement. So let's get started. Number 1. Rolls Royce Phantom. The grandest and greatest luxury conveyance in martyrdom was replaced by Rolls Royce in 2017 and given a glittering 5-star road test welcome by our road testers shortly thereafter. Owners will love it at least as much for the extravagant statement of wealth and status it endows, and for the unmatched sense of occasion you enjoy when traveling in one. But while many won't ever know as much, the latest Phantom is also an utter joy and our air pleasure to drive. Number 2. Rolls Royce Ghost. The Ghost was all line in the sand for Rolls Royce when it appeared in 2009. The beginning of a transformation that took the company's annual production volume from hundreds of to several thousand cars per year. Now in its second generation, the Phantom's understudy has evolved substantially, where the Ghost's mechanical underpinnings were once adapted from those of the BMW 7 Series. Number 3. Bentley Flying Spur. Bentley's 4-door Continental Series limousine started off its modern life as the Continental Flying Spur in 2006. Only dropping the nomenclative prefix that links it with Cruise current 2-door GT with its biggest model overhaul yet in 2014. But the Flying Spur is now in its third generation, something that's not difficult to detect from the prouder. Number 4. Mercedes-Maybach S-Class. The richest and most special car in what might be the most universally respected and admired limousine range in the world. The Mercedes-Maybach S-Class is the modern standard-bearer for Daimler's Maybach super luxury brand. To judge by appearances, you'd say it was at least as much S-Class as Maybach. And that's the result of Daimler's strategic decision, taken a few years ago, to broaden the reach of the Maybach mark by creating halo Maybach models across some of its more normal Mercedes passenger car ranges. Number 5. Bentley Mulsanne. A limousine that's singularly aristocratic, whose presence announces itself from hundreds of yards away, and whose agenda is all about serving the interests of the passenger first, and the driver at effing second may sound appealing in theory. But if you suspect the reality of ownership of such a car might not appeal quite as much, don't worry, because the super luxury class has something for you too. Number 6. Rolls Royce Cullinan. Goodwood's Marmot addition to the super luxury segment arrived in 2018 in response to a significant amount of Rolls-Royce customer feedback that a more daily usable, all-surface capable, family practical model would be a very welcome way to augment the firm's showroom range. There is certainly as much to like about life on board this car as there might be to dislike about either the idea or the appearance of it. This is a true Rolls-Royce. And among its dynamic strengths are outstanding mechanical refinement, unimpeachable ride comfort, and excellent drivability. Number 7. Bentley Bentayga. The Bentayga has had an eventful passage through the Autocar road test evaluation process. Being the first in a raj of 100,000 pounds 100,000 minus super subs to come to market in 2016, we first rated it highly, with a caveat or two, in W12 engine form, and then rated it higher still when Bentley introduced an Audi-sourced 4.0-liter, 429 barrels turbocharged diesel Voltate in 2017, which made exactly as much torque as the 12-cylinder petrol motor, but at more accessible crank speeds. Number 8. Range Rover's Autobiography. The top-run, long-wheelbase Range Rover has come a long way as a luxury car since the Genesis days of the famous SUV upon which it's based. The modern Autobiography, hand-finished as it is by Land Rover at its special operations base near Coventry, is a car that's now fully 5.2 meters long and 2.6 tons in weight at its heaviest. It was conceived to take full advantage of the embryonic market for super expensive SUVs and the high regard some have for the Range Rover brand, and it does so quite effectively. Number 9. Alpina B7. If it is exclusivity you crave, do not be fooled by the BMW badge on the long bonnet of the Alpina B7. Of all the supremely special and rare cars on this list, Perhaps only the Mercedes Maybach is as unlikely to hove into your view on public roads, and the typical B7 price tag of close to £200,000 after options reflects that. As ever with Alpina, there are two sides its version of a series production BMW model. Number 10. Mercedes AMG S65. Though soon to be overhauled, with the all-new S-Class as the base car, the mechanical makeup of the top-of-the-range performance version of the outgoing S-Class limousine hasn't changed much in more than a decade. Since this car has a Leviathan of a twin-turbocharged petrol V12 that produces 621 barrels and 738 pounds of torque, you could argue it hasn't needed to. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.